Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Infinite Crypto Cruisers. This is Brad Varnell, and this is the Infinite Crypto YouTube channel, and I am excited to be coming to you with a little bit of an Independence Day, a 4th of July freedom message. So hang in there for the next couple of minutes. Those of you that live in the United States, I want you to have a fantastic weekend. Go enjoy your 4th of July. For those of you that live out of the United States, I still want you to have a fantastic weekend and enjoy the time that you have with your friends and family this weekend. Folks, I want to talk a little bit about freedom today. There's a little bit of a misconception about what freedom really is. So folks, yeah, a lot of us live in free countries. If you don't live in a free country, boy, you know, that would be rough. I can't even imagine what you must go through if you don't live someplace where you have your freedom. But folks, we live in America, or a lot of us live in America, and we live in other countries where there is the illusion of freedom. But folks, if you got to wake up every morning and you got to go to a job that you don't like just to make enough money to pay bills, to live in a house, and to have a car, and to eat food, in other words, just basically exist, that's not freedom. It's not at least in my opinion, that's not freedom, folks. What we're here to do at Infinite Crypto is create freedom. My goal is to create hundreds, if not thousands of people that enjoy financial freedom in their lives, the ability to take their kids to school, pick them up from school, be able to take vacations without having to ask anybody else for permission. You know, it's such a beautiful thing to wake up in the morning and do whatever I want to do. And I don't got to ask anybody for permission. If I want to go out to lunch tomorrow, I go out to lunch. If I want to go out to breakfast, I go out to breakfast. I mean, if I want to go see a movie at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I go do it. I don't have to ask anybody for permission except for my wife. Just kidding. She says yes whenever I want to go to the movies. But folks, I mean, it's such a passion for me. There's so many people out there that are living a settle for lifestyle, that are settling for the car that they're driving, not driving their dream car, that are settling for the housing that they're living in, nowhere near living in their dream house. And most people, a lot of people, especially by the time they're 30 or 40 years old, have given up on most of their dreams. Well, folks, I am here to help you rekindle that dream machine. That's what I'm here for. There's a lot of people, I've heard the saying, where there's a lot of people that have one foot in the grave and that are just waiting another 20 or 30 or 40 years for the rest of their body to catch up with them. In other words, they're just going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home. You can't wait for Saturday and Sunday. Can't wait for the weekends. Man, I tell you folks, if you haven't experienced life where you're living 6 Saturdays and a Sunday, you ain't living. Man, it's an amazing, amazing feeling to have. And folks, the great thing about cryptocurrency is that it's available for anybody to have. You know, there's some professions out there where some people just don't have the skills. They're not going to ever necessarily maybe be a top-notch salesperson. They're never going to be able to make the hundreds of thousands of dollars a year selling. Or maybe they weren't in a position to go to college and become a surgeon or, something along those lines, or a lawyer, which is, another high-paying profession. But folks, even those professions, as great as they are, I would not trade places with a successful lawyer. I would not trade places with a great doctor, because most of the time they have money, but they don't have any time to enjoy it. Most people have one or the other. They either have money or they have time. Very few people have both. Folks, cryptocurrency can create both in your life. Now, if you want to still be an attorney, be a doctor, own your own business, whatever it is that you're excited and passionate about, fantastic. But wouldn't it be awesome to have the choice? If you wake up in the morning and you've got $1 million, $5 million, $10 million in your bank account, that gives you options. And now if you continue to go be a lawyer, or continue to go be a surgeon, or continue to run your business, it's not because you got to have the money, it's because you want to do it. And folks, that's what I am here to help people create. Let's go into the market here real quick and take a peek at CoinGecko. So As you can see here, the market has been a little bit bloody today. Bitcoin is down 6.3% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum 6.9%. You look at some of the altcoins, we've got Solana down about 4%, Cardano down about 4%, Polkadot down 2.7%. So a little bit of a bloody day in the market. Avalanche down 7%. Well, folks, for those of you that are a little bit newer to crypto, or even if you've been around for a while, let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin just a few months ago reached its all-time high, $69,044 according to CoinGecko. It's down 72.6% in the last 8 months. Now, folks, that's a lot of pain. If you came in, especially and started investing at 40, 50, 60,000, 69,000, you were buying near the all-time high, you're probably hating crypto right now. But folks, I've got good news for you. If you would have bought Bitcoin at the peak of the market in every cycle that we've had over the last 10 years, like for instance, at the end of 2017 going into 2018, Bitcoin peaked at almost $20,000. Had you bought it at $20,000, you would have had the great pleasure of watching it go all the way down to about $3,200 to $3,500 in 2020. So you'd have been in bad shape in 2018, bad shape in 2019, not in great shape in a lot of 2020. This high right here, though, of November of 2021 is actually just slightly higher than the previous all-time high. Was a little over 64,000 in April going into May of 2021. So had you bought in January of 2018, you'd have had to wait all of 18, all of 19, all of 20. But then in the beginning of 2021, you would have come back up and hit a 300% profit on your Bitcoin. If you bought it at 20 and it goes up to 64,000, you're 3x'd your money. Now, folks, there's not a whole lot of stocks that you could have bought January 1st of 2018 that were worth 3 times as much in the beginning of 2021. Folks, if you bought crypto at 60,000, you bought some Bitcoin at 60, 65,000, the good news is you just need some time. There's no doubt in my mind Bitcoin will come roaring back past that 68,000, 69,000 peak. It'll get up into the $100, $150, $200, $250,000 range during the next cycle. So all you have to do is wait. But what's better than waiting? Well, folks, what's better than waiting is dollar cost averaging. So that is one of the strategies right now that can change your life. Figure out an amount. I was talking about it on Around the Blockchain just yesterday, that the habit is more important than the amount. So folks, you just get into the habit of buying a little bit of Bitcoin, a little bit of Ethereum, some of the altcoins on my list, Polkadot, Matic, Cardano, Avalanche, Solana, VeChain, Zilliqa. I mean, there's a handful of them, and if you continue to stay with this channel, you're going to hear about those on an upcoming and regular basis. But right now, $25 a week, $50 a week, $100 a week can be incredibly life-changing over the next 2 to 5 years, folks. You can change the wealth needle in your life in a fairly short period of time. Think about it. How long have you been at your job? For those of you that are, say, 30, 35 years old, even 25 years old, you've been out in the workforce for 5, 10, 15 years, and what you're doing hasn't created financial freedom in your life. So why not give something else a chance? The great thing about cryptocurrencies is you don't have to quit your job. You don't have to sell your business. You can do all of this part-time in your evenings, in your spare time, and really change the wealth needle in your life, folks. One of the things that I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to put a link here at the end of this video, or in the description of this video, is I'm creating a Facebook group, because although I love YouTube, I wanted to have a little bit more of a closer, more intimate setting where I could interact with some of you that were super serious about really changing your life through cryptocurrency investing. So Join that Facebook group. There's lots of exciting new content coming. There's going to be some exclusive content in that Facebook group. And then, folks, for those of you that are interested in a little bit of one-on-one consulting, maybe you need your hand held a little bit, walked through some processes, feel free to reach out to me, DM me, and we'll see if we can get together and do something one-on-one. With that, folks, the 4th of July weekend is upon us. I want to wish all of my fellow Americans a happy Independence Day. I hope you guys all have an amazing 4th of July. I hope it's wonderful. You get to spend some amazing time with friends and family. For those of you that live outside the United States, same thing. Just go have fun. And just remember that freedom is possible through cryptocurrency. Whatever you've got going on in your life right now, freedom is possible. Like I said, go join that Facebook group. I look forward to getting to know you guys on a more personal and intimate basis. With that, God bless, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.